Good morning, dogs. Welcome to Dog Nation News.
Or as we like to call it, DNN.
Today is Friday, June 8th. My name is Sydney Jeter.
And my name is Zion Fitch. In today's show, we'll take a sneak peek at the new addition to Sanford Stadium, freshman orientation from both student and staff perspective, as well as Grady's Media and Leadership Academy.
This summer, UGA's incoming freshmen had a week to taste of what UGA life is really like. To cover the story, Travion Rucker.
Over to you, Travion.
It's summer 2018 where school starts back again in less than 2 months. Here at the University of Georgia, the upcoming freshmen learn about the school as they prepare for their next chapter.
Every year, more than 12,000 students are admitted into UGA for their fall semester. This summer, we've spoken with a couple of undergraduate students about their freshman experience. Here's what they have to say.
So it was kind of difficult because the rigor of college compared to high school you can't compare those two.
For me, it was a pretty smooth experience. I moved into the high-rise in Russell Hall, made a lot of friends coming from high school, so as long as you make a lot of friends and that kind of thing, get involved on campuses in your freshman year, the transition gets pretty smooth.
Definitely within the diverse organizations such as BEST or Georgia Days, that's they give you an opportunity to get a mentor, so you can ask them, okay, and they give you a mentor that's somebody in your major.
There's plenty of organizations to get involved in through the university, whether it's paid jobs, Greek life, other student organizations, anything like that. The university makes it very helpful for the transition.
Additionally, we asked about the challenges encountered with their transition from high school to college, and they also gave advice to the rising seniors about what to expect for the fall of 2019.
My freshman year GPA just told me that I messed up completely, and I lost my Zoe Miller scholarship. And that's what really made me dang, I really have to buckle down and get into the groove of things.
There's so many opportunities around, kind of finding the right one can be a little difficult. There's so many different Greek life organizations, so many student organizations, and it really all kind of depends on your major and what you're interested in.
Learn how to study and learn how to manage your time wisely.
To the rising seniors in high school, coming into college, I would definitely be expected to put in a lot of work. College takes a lot of time. But it will honestly be the best years of your life.
As you can see, college can be fun, but it mostly comes with lots of work. To assist with the work, UGA has provided summer orientations and classes for this upcoming freshman class to give them the feeling of what's headed within the next couple of months.
Thanks, Travion. Freshman orientation seems really interesting. Now over to you, Sydney.
And now to Josh, Lexi, and Gabby for a look of how the UGA admissions office helps freshmen make the transition into college.
We're there with them the whole way, walking them through the process. Hard steps, fun steps, we are here for them.
Students Gabrielle Pullman and Jakira Austin are just 2 of the 16 orientation leaders at UGA. Alton Sandifer is the Director for New Student Orientation and the Associate Director of Admissions. These people spend most of their summer helping rising freshmen become more familiar with UGA and its campus.
We always start off with check-in where they have the option after they pay their deposit, they can stay in a residence hall for free that night.
When they come to New Student Orientation, and here we just connect them with a number of resources that are going to help them be successful not only in their first year at the University of Georgia, but hopefully throughout their career as students.
The majority of their job consists of answering questions and providing information about the many programs and resources UGA offers to freshmen.
We have a program where students can come and live with a current student on campus for a weekend.
Also a number of student organizations that they have the opportunity to engage with on their first night of orientation. All types of student organizations come, they set up tables, give the new students information on how to get involved in their different programs, connect right away with current UGA students who have been here, students who have experienced the campus, and can really be a guide and a mentor for them as they arrive and embark on this new experience here in Athens.
Along with programs and organizations, students have access to people around campus who can provide a support system.
They're the person that will sit down with you individually look at your notes. How are you taking them? Let's make a study plan. Who are you studying with? As well as a health coach, which tells you, like, you know, are you happy? Are you feeling okay? How's your family life? Just cares about you all around.
I would say one of the greatest pieces of advice I could offer is to ask for help. Don't be afraid to seek out the faculty members.
If you need anything throughout your years, let us know. And there's people that graduate years later and we'll get an email from their orientee like 5 years later and say, like, you really changed my life and helped me out.
Being a freshman here at UGA sure looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It does. I can't wait to be a UGA dog.
Now for a quick commercial break.
Hey you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're thinking about coming to the Media and Leadership Academy next year? Well, congratulations. You made the right choice. Come to Grady, where there's a ton of incredible workshops and opportunities that will enhance your skills at journalism, advertisement and public relations, and entertainment, because Grady cares.
Earlier this week, Sydney and I both noticed some construction happening near Sanford Stadium.
And we decided to take a closer look.
This summer, UGA has been hard at work with the new construction of the West End Zone project. The new addition covers 120,000 total square feet with an estimated cost of $63 million. The new enhancements include a new home locker room for the Bulldogs, a space to host and entertain prospects on game day, restroom and concession areas below the bridge, as well as a new scoreboard. Today, we interviewed athletes, students, and staff to get their opinions on the new feature.
I'm excited to see how it turns out, but I'm really not sure if it's the most realistic thing to have in the stadium.
I feel like the addition to a stadium is pretty cool. I feel like it's going to be very convenient for us to, go to stop by the locker room, since it's in the middle of campus, right by where most of our classes are at. Say like after class we want to get something to eat or just go take a nap. It's very convenient just for us to go there, just take a nap or get whatever you need, and then move on with your day.
The 17-month project does have its cons. The West End Zone project shuts down a major roadway, interrupting bus routes and traffic flow. The inconvenience leaves students and staff to find detours to their new locations.
I want to go up there, see what they spent all this money and all this time for, because it was a really big inconvenience. So I want to see, is it worth how much problems it caused?
I got to go on a certain bus to get to my classes and stuff like that, and so usually the bus route would take it right towards where the locker room was going, but now I got to go all the way around, and so now I got to walk like a half a mile just to get to my class.
Just I have to take longer routes. It's just really loud, and like that's a pretty busy street for them to cut off entirely. Like a lot of bus routes run that street, so they have to take a different way. Really.
The project is expected to be completed prior to the 2018 season. The West End Zone expansion will have a transformational impact on Sanford Stadium. Reporting live from UGA, I'm Zion Fitch.
Hey, it sounds like those loud, obnoxious Georgia fans are going to have a lot of fun this season.
I agree, but that's only in the fall. In the summer, Athens is kind of a ghost town. Our twin reporters, Caitlin and Camille, both took a look at how local business is affected when students aren't around.
Coming to downtown Athens and witnessing its scenery, Camille and I became increasingly interested in how Athens changed from season to season. Did the sudden absence of UGA students affect the downtown area? Do the local residents prefer certain seasons? When do businesses thrive the most throughout the year? Camille and I set out to answer these questions on behalf of the Media and Leadership Academy. We learned that the downtown area changes drastically during summer. Businesses described to us just what this change was.
Our busiest time of year is during football season. So really all throughout the school year when students are here, it's a lot busier for business. And summertime it gets sort of slow, but we have things like orientation and sporting events that also bring people in.
Fall is obviously our busiest season with football, but we're fortunate of being downtown that when people are in town for various events that it does keep the business going, but there's definitely waves.
It's no secret that with many of the UGA students going home for the summer, downtown Athens can be rather quiet. However, locals and workers alike both express their gratefulness for the quiet that summer offers.
Athens gets a lot quieter when the students are gone. I like Athens better in the summer. It's kind of cool because you get to see like a new side of the Athens population. Like you get to see like more of the locals, and I don't know, it's nicer because there's not as many like students bogging it down.
A lot less traffic, same stuff to do, but just a little bit less people there, so it's kind of nice.
In the summer, the population of Athens definitely decreases, but regardless of this fact, the city still thrives on.
You know, I really love downtown.
It is a really nice environment, lots of shops and stores all around.
Now let's hand it over to Zaria, Alexis, and AJ, who covered the UGA music camp.
Good afternoon. I'm AJ Dodd here with the latest news on campus. We caught up with one of the music instructors helping out with the UGA Institute for Music. The camp demonstrates students' abilities in the orchestra, band, and choir, and provides an opportunity to play rigorous music in a conservatory setting. The Hugh Hodgson School of Music Summer Camp attracts musicians from all over the United States, ranging in different musicianship levels. We interviewed one of the instructors, Mr. Kevin Anderson, who has helped numerous musicians transition from pre-professional to professional musician in the competitive music industry.
My name is Kevin Anderson, and I'm the orchestra director at Bennett Mill Middle School in Fayetteville, Georgia. I was asked to do this camp by one of the directors, Dr. Rachel Fisher, and I am teaching the middle school orchestra. I don't personally attract them. They actually pay to be a part of the camp, but the students are from all over, not just Georgia, but the U.S. We have some students from South Carolina, also from Florida. It is also a hobby, so they're students that are serious about performing and maybe even teaching in the future, but this is also just a camp for those that love to play their instrument. The thing with this camp is it's just helping them continue their playing through the summer, not only just to give them something to do, but again for that love for the music that they have.
That sounded excellent.
Was that a pun?
Pretty good if I do say so myself. We really have enjoyed our time here at the UGA Media and Leadership Academy.
We did, and Kyra, Simone, and Mackenzie took a closer look into what we've been doing all week.
Thanks, guys. I'm Mackenzie. I'm Kyra. And I'm Simone. And here's our insight on the Media and Leadership Academy.
June 4th through the 8th, high school students from across the country gathered at Grady College at the University of Georgia to participate in the 2018 Media and Leadership Academy to explore their interest in mass communications.
So this is my first year running the camp, and it's been a lot of fun to see all the detailed planning come to fruition with all the students arriving, seeing everything fall into place. What the Media and Leadership Academy is all about is it's an immersive experience for a week-long program. Students come, they stay in the dorms, they eat at the dining halls, they bond as a group, they get a taste of college life.
I'm learning something new. Every time I get into journalism, every time I'm doing something with journalism, I'm always learning something new. Whether it's behind the scenes, whether it's in front of the camera, whether it's script writing, I'm always learning something new. I think that's what I like most about journalism.
I think the best part of the camp is probably the activities and like the bonding. I think it's really fun. You get to like meet new people.
Yeah, I agree. I've enjoyed getting to know people who are like-minded in their passions.
Yeah. It has 3 different tracks that's modeled after Grady College. So we have the advertising and public relations track. They produce a mini campaign over the course of the week. We have the entertainment and media studies track, and they divide into 2 groups. They produce a film, a short film, and then they also produce a public service announcement in tandem with working with the ad PR group. And then we have journalism, and we actually have 2 sides of journalism. We have the broadcasting side, and we have the news website side.
I was just really curious about the field and about the things that Grady does.
I think it's cool that they have different tracks because they all like come together as one at the end.
Like, it's just a lot of fun, and I think specifically with this camp, just the fact that, I mean, this is what we do with our lives. Like, this is what we want to do. This is what we're really passionate about, and this is what you guys are super passionate about. Like, you're voluntarily here doing a journalism camp.
We've had a great week at Grady. Here's some of our funniest moments from this segment.
And then first as well. So
I knew before I started this I was going to be great at it.
Oh.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
That's perfect. What's your name and spell it?
Okay.
I'll go first. My name is Willie McDanley III. WILLIE space MACK space DANIELY space I.
We are Grady. Bum, 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 bum.
Thanks for tuning into this segment. Now back to our friends at Dog Nation News.
Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of DNN.
This has been Sydney Jeter
and Zion Fitch.
Go Dogs!
Sick 'em! Hoo, 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 hoo.